What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay Wilder, Oleksandr Usyk, Anthony Joshua, and trainer Malik Scott. According to Malik Scott, he mapped out who would be more difficult between Anthony Joshua and Oleksandr Usyk, and he said Anthony Joshua is not as defensive-minded as Oleksandr Usyk. He does not have the same feet nor the same reflexes. He's not as tricky or as small or light. Usyk can last longer. That's why I gave him under 6 rounds. I just see 3 rounds for AJ and Deontay. I don't even see AJ having good moments with Deontay. I see Usyk having good moments because he's tricky. Those are the words of Malik Scott, and let me counterpunch. It's a decent assessment of Malik Scott. I think he definitely gives more respect to Oleksandr Usyk than Anthony Joshua by far. I do agree with him. I do give Oleksandr Usyk moments in the fight between himself and Deontay Wilder. You know, I would go even farther than that. I would say there would be a lot of moments of Oleksandr Usyk schooling Wilder, simply because Wilder's never been in there with anyone like that. See, when you only confine yourself to one fighter, which is Tyson Fury, that's all you have to go with. Okay, this is no Luis Ortiz. This is no Tyson Fury. This is no Robert Helenius nor Dominique Brazil. Okay, because those are the fights that we've seen Deontay Wilder in recently, right? So that's his resume, those 4 fighters that I mentioned. And when dealing with someone like Usyk, I see moments in that fight that really just make Usyk look levels above Wilder. Now, he may throw punches, that right hand may be there, and I think Wilder is dangerous because he is unorthodox. But I think the more you try to orthodox an unorthodox fighter, you may have problems. You may have hesitancy. You may have a person that just resorts back to what he knows, throwing the right hand. But guess what? The right hand has been enough in a lot of cases. But will it be enough against Usyk? That's another story. Okay. Now, I think Wilder can take anybody out with the right hand if timed right. But someone like Usyk, with the constant windshield wiper blade head movement that he has, will be a problem for anyone. Now, on Joshua's point of view from Malik Scott, I think it's just total overlooking Joshua and just really not respecting what Joshua can do. You know, now it's warranted because of Joshua's last fight, and we can only look and view the last performance of that fighter to give a fair assessment, okay? But I think what Malik Scott is overlooking is, which he didn't mention, so I'm assuming he's overlooking, the fact that Joshua can hurt Wilder just as fast as Wilder can hurt him, okay? And I think Joshua is bigger. He's a bigger target. Go figure. He's easier to hit. The head movement is not really there like that, but Joshua is good at stepping back, and at least he was. So he's good at getting out of range of that right hand. And if Wilder overcommits to someone like Joshua, he could find himself in trouble, okay? Because this is one of those today standard heavyweights that are 6'5" and up, okay? 250 pounds plus. You don't want to get hit with anybody with that type of punching power. And again, we do not know where Wilder's jaw is at. Where is his chin? Where is his durability? He didn't get hit his last fight, I don't think, at all. So we're basing this off a person that's never been tested by his own durability standards. Okay? So could Wilder catch Joshua with the right hand? Of course he could. But if Wilder gets chinned, then he gets hit with that right uppercut or that left hook or that right hand, especially in the same area where Tyson Fury nailed him again and again, that may be a breaking point for Wilder. So we don't know any of that. So I think it's a lot closer than he sees it. But of course, this is Malik Scott. He has sparred with Usyk several times, so he has more respect. I don't see him ever or recall him ever sparring with Anthony Joshua, or even knowing how he is besides tapes. So you guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.